Welcome to Financial Literacy Class 101. Today I'm reviewing a case of a client who tells me that they earn in 150,000, they have no savings, no investment, and no emergency fund at all. So the theme of the channel is to offer you financial advice for the community to be financially literate. So if you want to reach me out, this is my number, and also it is written in the video first comment. You can always engage me. So this client tells me they are 25 years of age, so very advantaged, and they are earning 150,000 Kenya shillings. So the logic is this: if you are earning 150,000 Kenya shillings, know you are the very selected few. In Kenya, those people earning over 150,000 per month, they are less than 1%. So they are earning 150,000, yet they have no investment, no emergency fund, and no saving. They say that they are feeling very low. This is I want to take you through. Then because there are some rules that we say. Once you receive your cash, implement something we say 50-30-20 rule. 50% on recurrent expenditures, 30% on emergency funds or developing projects, 20% you save it. Again, remember this and take this to the bank. You do not save what save what remains after spending. You first save and spend what remains after saving. You get me? Do not go there and first spend money, then come later save what remains. Instead, use the other way, which Financial Literacy Class 101 we advise. First save first, then you spend what remains after saving. So we get into the details of this guy. This guy is being paid. They are paying a rent of that 2,000. Remember, they have no kids, no family. This is a person who is single, yet they are earning 150,000. So you meet they are living in a rent of that 2,000. That's a very elegant house. Na hiyo ni nyumba imefika bei sana. And psychology of money says this: never do anything to satisfy the feeling of making others think that you are doing better than them, or in having an imbalance of emotional intelligence where you want to do certain things for people to feel that you have money. Surely a rent of that 2,000. Remember, there's a person who is earning that 2,000 and they have 2 kids and they have a wife surviving with the 2 kids, and they are living. This is a luxurious 1 bedroom at a 2 bedroom at that 2,000. So these are the some of the decisions that young people do. You meet somebody is a single. He's single, no kids, nobody, and they are living in a 2 bedroom. Why do you need a 2 bedroom when you are single? You don't have a kid. Maybe your girlfriend only comes along once or twice in a month. So another thing, they say that they have a subscription of 15,000. So they have 5K is electricity. Then other subscriptions. They never mention the other subscriptions, but once you meet somebody with the subscription of 15,000, most likely maybe it is subscription in Netflix. You can enter in Prime Video. You can still go ahead to subscription in DSTV, subscription of TV electric cable. You have subscription to, these days YouTube have a subscription where they tell you if you do not want to see ads, monthly subscribe. You see, these are unnecessary. Some of these things you don't need. You really do not need to pay this fee that is paid to subscribe to a TV. Well, yes, you have a YouTube. All you need is a TV that can use Wi-Fi and use YouTube. All these platforms: Citizen, KTN, NTV, Inoro, Musia FM, all of them, they have their online platform. They have their online platform on YouTube. So sometimes be financially literate. Don't go and overspend. Remember, the day that you lose your cash, that's the day you will realize. As for now, I know there are people who are going to really curse me in the comment section, which is not necessary, because I'm here to offer financial advice. That's why I'm telling you, if you find the value of our content, ensure you like and you also comment. Also share this content to your family group, share to that comrade, share to your boyfriend, because we do not want to live a life of elegance. Remember, the hardest task in this world is to upgrade to a lifestyle, then you downgrade. There is nothing difficult as once this person is living in a 2-bedroom, then they downgrade to a 1-bedroom. So something else, you meet some subscriptions. Other people normally have weird subscriptions, like there are subscriptions to this Alisha Kanini has this something they call OnlyFans, or maybe those pornography stuff. There are subscriptions. Avoid those subscriptions. That's why we are here to offer you. That's why you hear me talking about different dynamics. Before you come saving your money, your habits, the people you relate with, they matter so much. Then this person says they have a car that is which is a liability, which is a liability that 45,000. They clearly say that every month they fuel the car 9,000, and maybe the car will be left with parking fee. It will also need fee to pay the garage for maintenance and to wash it. All these, they accumulate to 45,000. Once you are acquiring a car, it's important to have a car, and I also love cars, but you really need to implement something called financial wisdom. If you cannot afford financial wisdom, is if you cannot afford something now, what can you do? How and leverage the power of delayed gratification? Then in the next 2 to 3 years you'll have it. So liability of a car. If this car is not in Uber, if this car makes no cash, all it does is take away money from the pocket, it's a liability. But if it is an Uber, or maybe the car is being used to generate income, maybe also there are these businessmen who need to traverse different areas. Also there are some engineers who have like 6 sites they have 6 sites, construction sites, that they need to go and monitor and know how the progress it is. So if that person is using that car to get money, that becomes an asset. So 45,000. Then they have this parents' house. Parents' house, they took a loan of 1.5 million, and they are repaying every month 22,000. We said this. You see, this is asset financing of the house, where they are supposed to pay for the 1.5 million. They are supposed to pay 22,000 monthly installment. Do this. If you have this installment and the bank suggests for you to save 4 years, 4 years is not a big period. Anybody who is in form 1 in the next 4 years will be in campus. In the next 4 years, if you're not financially literate, you'll still be with where you are. And our role is to ensure all of us one day will be financially successful upon attaining our financial freedom. Kindly hit the like button and leave a comment. Shoot me a call via the number, so that I may relate and know what is happening on the ground. They have a parents loan for constructing parents. They are constructing their parents at 22,000. So this shows one thing: if the parents are constructing a house of 1.2, the parents are not well off, because any parents who is well off, either they have their house, or a house which is 1.2 million, that budget would be too low. So you meet some of these things, and I have to be kind. If we come from very humble families, we have this money drama that once you get money, you have to overspend. This is a policy that was used in jail. If you put somebody in jail, or you lock them somewhere, then they fail to eat like for 3 days, you only offering them water. Then you release them and take them to a party where they meet a kingship party where they meet everything. Most likely they'll tend to misbehave. They will eat more than necessary and will not have a limit, and they'll end up vomiting. So that is a lesson that we see in financial literacy. If this person can afford 22,000 per month, because for the bank to offer you loan, they have to check your credibility. If that money was kept in money market fund, do you know how much interest it would have gone? Because this loan of 1.5 they are supposed to pay in the next 4 years. We keep saying this: if you can afford to save 5,000 per month, then you save it in the next 10 years. Any kid you get, you open them a junior account in money market fund and you start saving 5,000. Once you get a second born, the same thing. Upon them reaching grade 2, that money alone will one thing have accumulated to around 1.1 or 1.2 million. Once it has accumulated to that, it will be able to teach the kid from primary school, high school, and all over. Remember, this video is in a YouTube channel. Kindly check other videos for you to get educated. Check that one for money market fund. So parents' house at 22,000. So if the parents' house is at 22,000, if this person was saving 22,000 for the next 4 years, they would have one thing, they would have constructed the parents a better house. And I'm not against constructing your parents' house. Remember, this guy is only 25 years. He's only 25 years of age. So it means this guy maybe has graduated at 22 years and maybe taken 2 years to character develop. Now is the time they are starting. Constructing your parents a house is important, but the means that you use is what matters. So again, they are using 30,000 entertainment. This is not bad because this person is 25 years and we need him to do everything. Tena akona gari, lazima pale Subaru Girls mushikwe mpelekwe sherehe. But after umetoka apart from being the Subaru girl you are, if you're dating such a guy, ask him what money are you using to invest. Because what would happen if this person is fired? We are seeing this expenditure is coming to 144,000. 144,000. So the only thing they are left is 6,000. Yet we've not calculated that this parent that you've constructed the house, they need some cash to be sent, because cash flow is very important. So let us focus and see some of the things that this guy can save. So we see they have a rent of that 2,000. It is possible in Nairobi, and we clearly know Nairobi. We know Kagundo Road, Thika Road, Mombasa Road, and West. All those places, you can get a luxurious house at 16,000. So saving up whole 16,000. 16,000, you'll get a luxurious 1 bedroom. That building has ample parking. Yeah, you don't have to leave, and that is why Morgan House in Psychology of Money tells you have to outdo this mentality of doing things to prove others. Joking with the emotion where you want to prove a point. Nobody is there to get your point. So another thing is the subscription. Subscription, what is this using 15,000? If they say that their token is 5,000, what is it? They need to check. Maybe their meter box has an issue, or maybe the landlord is tapping and maybe supplying other things at your token. They need to be careful about that. So here in these, I know at least they can save other 8,000. In this package number 2. Now we see we already have 16,000 and 18. We are at 24. Then again, this house, we said do not, once you go to asset financing or the bank or the lender who is lending you, they said that you qualify for that loan. Count how much will I pay, because you'll meet this house that is 1.5 and they'll end up, if they pay this loan in the next 4 years, they will end up almost paying double the price. Even if they pay it within one duration year, at least this 1.5 million, the bank knows they have to pick another at least 1 million. Even if, remember the loan in a bank, even if you picked today and paid the same day, it has to acquire interest. So we are seeing that this hoping 22,000 can be saved. So we are saying about 24,000 and 22,000. We are already at 47,000. Somebody who is saving 47 Gs. You will meet sometimes even your parents. That's why we say, if you find this content resourceful, share to your family member, share to your WhatsApp group, for all of them to be financially educated. You can start a project at home. Maybe you are rearing pigs, or chicken, or kuku kienyeji, or maybe farming cows. You engage your parents in a promise that should they work towards your business being successful, you will construct them in a house, and once that become, don't be Sakayo. Ensure you are able to do that. Entertainment will not cut in the. Remember, this person has a car, then this person is 25, so spending 30,000, that is almost 1,000 per day. Even this one, I wonder, so many people would struggle to maintain this discipline. So We are seeing this guy can at a shoe they can save 47,000. 47,000 kept in money market fund that is giving you an interest of 13% per annum. Within a duration of maybe the 4 years old or the 5 years, they'll be having money to construct a parent's house and also money to invest into business. Another thing why we are telling you, engage your parents, engage your siblings who are requesting you money every time. If you are settling recurrent expenditures to your siblings, ask them how much do they need. You start them a business. It will be expensive, but you will have solved the problem once and for all. So entertainment. So we are seeing this guy can save 47,000. That's why once you are already watching this content, you'll find you ask you the guy is driving a Subaru, he's very okay, but you never ask them anything about financial literate because they are never taught in school. Remember, this is a person who have gone through a humble background and they have some trauma. Yes, they are trying to prove a point. Because this guy is only 25,000. Then again, they are blessed. 25,000 at a salary of 150,000. Very rare. Very rare. So these are class. What would happen if this 150,000 was fired? Remember, he has no investment. He has no investment, no emergency fund, and he has no saving. You see, it becomes disastrous. I know you'll not be kind to me in the comment section, but it's very difficult to upgrade your lifestyle, then you downgrade. Even the law of Kenya cannot allow somebody to, your boss, your employee, to lower your basic salary. I'm not saying the whole amount, only the basic salary. Those who understand. Thank you. This is Financial Literacy Class 101. Once you find this video, ensure you like and share it. We are in a theme of educating the community for them to be financially literate. It's a unique class. Yeah, thank you.